Well, in a few days, personally for you, I'm sure, how do you reflect on the performance and the ultimate result?
Well, in terms of the result, obviously we're deeply disappointed. I thought we'd set up with a plan, an idea to try and contain Aston Villa tonight. Having gone behind in the game, I was pleased with the response of the players to stay positive, stay on the front foot, and try and make sure we could claw ourselves back into the game, which we scored a fantastic goal. And of course, the timing of their second goal is always disappointing. You're hoping you can see it through to get to at least take a point from the game. But it is what it is. We can only learn from that, and we've got to get our group back together and stay united and prepare for Saturday.
That word unity was spoken a lot from everyone, I think, before the game, and togetherness, and we certainly saw that from everyone tonight, didn't we? Players, fans, yourself.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I think when the King Power has got the fans like we saw tonight behind the team, then that can only be a positive thing. I think the lads really appreciate that. I certainly appreciate that. Mike and I will really appreciate that. So I think we need the same on Saturday. I think it's going to be another huge test. We've got to be ready for that. But with the fans behind us, I think we can get a result.
They'll need picking up, I'm sure, given the nature of the late winner. How easy will that be, and how did you do that between Crystal Palace and tonight? Because we saw a really fired up side out there this evening.
Well, we've only had a very short time to work with the players yesterday, but it was really just reminding them of the reality of the situation. We know the reality of the situation, and we've got to do something about that immediately. So the idea tonight was to be as difficult to beat as possible, to be really strong and compact as a block. Hard to get through and break down, and then on the back of that to hope to try and catch Aston Villa on a couple of counter-attacks, which we nearly did. But we can only be proud of the performance, and there's lots of learning to do. Of course, there's certain little things we can improve, and we have to do that before the weekend. But that's the challenge we face. So we have to get our mind on that now.
And you mentioned the goal, ultimately in a defeat, but it was pretty majestic from Harvey Barnes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's typical Harvey Barnes. It's a fantastic first touch. I think that's the real big moment in the goal. That sets him up to do what Harvey does: cuts inside and he can bend it in that bottom corner. We've seen him do it a number of times, and we see him do it almost daily in training. So, really pleased with the quality of the goal. It's a shame it wasn't a goal to win a game, but there you go.
And from your point of view, and Mike, is it just now work towards Bournemouth until you might be told otherwise?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And there's nothing more to say really on that matter other than that.